tired.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. Gurriel is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Rajay Davis is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
Number 18, Rajay Davis.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pedroia, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The 1-0 popped him up. Martin is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays 0. Zach Godley will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, His spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Digging in, Brendan Drury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Here's Rajay Davis now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is... Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting in, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now in the box, Bo Bichette. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. VR manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
1-1 the count. Ball and 2 strikes now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup. Adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the hard nose 17 inches.
And that misses 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2. Russell Martin would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Blue. New inning set to get underway, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Ball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Russell Martin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Russell Martin is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Riding in once again, Gurriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Now here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Xander Bogaerts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Again, another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Here now is Rafael Devers. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gurriel will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Stepping in now for Christian Vasquez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the... Into the the box, Rajay Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Hit high and deep to right center. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down. At the plate, Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 out with the man at first. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. In his career, Grichuk is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Davis moving in. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing in pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rowdy Tellez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box now, Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And the runner's breaking for third. And they do have him scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. A man at third with 1 away. That's inside. 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Lourdes Gurriel is on deck. There's ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. From the stretch.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Into the box, Rajay Davis. As he grounds one briskly to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. fly ball out to straightaway right field. Verdugo waits on it. And the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. We're tied now at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The bat, number 2.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Ross Stripling is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. VR over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Liner towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into center field, line drive base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. The 5. So stepping in, Bo Bichette. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Benintendi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Now at the plate, Michael Chavis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Drury gloves it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Number 74 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 74.
So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Russell Martin now. No balls and a strike to count. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Outside for a ball, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and one now to Martin.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Marcus Walden takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box now, Rajai Davis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Davis has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. 1-1 the count now. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good discipline to lay off there, and it's 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. Ready once again, Alex Verdugo. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retreat. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Josh Taylor is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. From the stretch, Bo Bichette is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bo Bichette goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. That's a base hit into left field. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellers as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
0-2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The set and the 2-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Brian Brazier trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Brendan Drury, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The set and the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 4. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Jansen, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Next for the Red Sox, the center fielder,
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went deep back in the 5th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
the first baseman,
Red Sox down to their final out now. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The count now at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Weekly hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 count and the pitch. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jump out in front in the bottom of the 8th. And they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Ross Stripling claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, Lourdes Gurriel was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 5-4. The Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 1-0.